What's up guys, Elfis here, and today we're going to be playing some more Han casual mode. Now you guys are about to witness my very first game, in about a week. I haven't really played much over the past week because as I told you in my last couple of videos, I was going to have a really busy week, and it was fairly busy. I didn't end up getting much time to play any games, and the time I did get to play games, I ended up playing, I didn't play Han, I played guitar or something else instead. I just my free time I used other ways. But so anyways, not only my first game in a couple weeks or so, but also my very first game as Circe the Deceiver, or I guess she's just Circe in the game. They don't actually call her the Deceiver. That's kind of like a title, I believe. So insta lock in. I picked her right away. It's been a couple days. It's been a bit since she came out, so it's not like I had to fight everybody for her. And actually I had like 10 seconds to look for where she was. I found out she was here, picked her up, cool beans. So this is my first game playing with her. I haven't played her at all. I did watch the Hero Spotlight, or whatever they call it. Whatever it is, but Hero Spotlight. So I did watch that. So that's going to be there's that to think about. So I do know a bit about the hero. I do not know an incredible amount about the hero by any means. I don't know how to level it. I'm probably just going to go with the default leveling, whatever the top guide recommends. I have my drink here. Everybody should have a drink when they're gaming, by the way. I happen to have Vanilla Coke. It's a chill zone from Cumbies, if you want to sponsor me for that, that'd be fantastic. I would love some money to say I enjoy chill zones, because I do enjoy chill zones. Although actually it's not a chill zone technically, it's just a soda, but I call all of those chill zones because they're the same price, you get them in the same cup, all that shenanigans. But I love Vanilla Coke actually, and they stopped making it. You can get it in cans, but you can't get it in bottles, which is kind of weird. So they recommend you build her as a support. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play her in a more fun way, as we all know I love to do. I think I'm going to go Grave Locket, so I'll buy this and this to start, and then I will grab some of that, and then a Minor Totem.
Fascinating.
So let's go with that. Who wants mid? I prefer to go on a side lane, since I don't really know how to play the hero. Who's top? Kronos and who? Oh, Lodestone and Slither, so that means Kronos, Blacksmith, bot lane. Yeah, that'll be a fantastic bot lane. Unless maybe they want to do like Blacksmith mid and then me and Kronos or something, but I'm not supporting either way, so I'm just playing to have fun at the moment and learn the hero. So I guess who's mid? Maybe Flint will be mid, Flint or Ra, probably Flint, Ra, or I guess Predator, they could send Pred mid. But let's see, how do they recommend? Okay, so an Entangle, target location to throw an orb, yeah. Actually does 240 damage, really, that's actually a lot. The first enemy hero hit, so the second enemy that that it transfers to doesn't do that much, maybe. It will jump to another nearby enemy doing the same damage and immobilize. Okay, so it really is the same, so I don't know why they would say that. Doppelganger, target, yeah, to create illusion. This is actually a really cool ability. I find it very interesting. Immediately stealth and leave an illusion behind. This reminds me of Wukong from League of Legends. I watch a bit of League of Legends because a friend of mine plays it. She streams, so I occasionally watch her stream. Supporting friends is always a good thing. I'm not really a huge fan of League of Legends, but I'm a huge fan of her. She's a good friend of mine, so I watch her occasionally. But I believe Wukong, or the Monkey King, actually, they came out with that, and Monkey King and Han like about the same time too. They were like almost identically the same time. They're both the Monkey King of whatever game they are. Flint, yeah, I was kind of expecting that. I figured it was going to be either Flint or Ra probably, but it turns out to be Flint. Oh, the attack animation is fantastic. Oh my god, much better than I was expecting. It's actually really nice. This is actually great. Is he shopping or something? What the hell is he doing? AFKing? Okay, cool beans. So I so far love her, actually. So far she is fantastic. I like the animation. Animation's really strong. The hero itself doesn't really seem to be too weak or anything on that, so that's really good. Gonna go ahead and auto-deny a bit. I don't want to miss too many last hits, though. Oh, I did, as I fuck up a last hit. I don't want to miss last hits as I fuck one up. Nicely done, Nick. Fantastic. Get the deny, so that's good, I guess. You don't really want to miss last hits for denies, so typically, especially in a casual mode game, if you have the opportunity to trade either a deny for a last hit, take the last hit. Denies do a lot less in casual mode, but in normal mode, depending on what your role is and who the enemy you're against role is, actually sometimes it can be better to take the deny and give them and give up a last hit. So it depends on the role, really. It really does. It's very much so dependent on the role. So always try and aggro the creep wave back, like I just did, by the way. You want to attack the hero and get the creep wave to aggro to you, and then walk them all back a bunch of distance so you can get some decent last hits. If you don't do it, it's really more difficult to get last hits. I am going to be going bottle since I'm mid, and looking at my skills, it looks like I am going to be a bit mana hungry. I should have thrown a Q on him by now, by the way, so that was a mistake by me. I should have just tried to hit him with a Q at this point. Full mana is never a good thing to have, ever, really, and when you're in the laning phase anyways, you never want full mana, so feel free to always just, I mean, you don't want to waste your mana. I'm not saying just throw mana away, but be generous with your use of mana. Let's have the courier bring me my bottle. The keys for bottle is RR. I'm going to call mid missing since he's missing. I kind of would like to get 6 before I start ganking. I'm not really sure how helpful her ult is when it comes to ganking. It could be very, very unhelpful, actually. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I'm really not. So, I get my ultimate, figure it out a bit. Let's get that courier. He looks like an idiot. Ooh, actually, I might have fucked up here. Nope, he fucked up. He's being greedy. Very, very greedy. I think he has boots. Is he going to outrun me? Does he have boots? Yeah, he went boots first. Is he going to... Oh, and of course he gets up. God damn it. That's like the least convenient rune he could have picked up there. I mean, I guess a haste would have been pretty bad too, but... Or, not a haste, sorry. He did get a haste. A regen would have been pretty bad too. But, fuck. That's really annoying, actually. A regen would have been just as bad, if not worse, so I guess it really wouldn't have made a difference. Still not 6. I would like to grab 6. He probably just went B. He had a haste rune, so he could walk back to base pretty quickly. But either way, call it. Even if I know where he went, if he's not here, I should call it. Keep that in mind, everybody who doesn't call missings, because I know there are a lot of people who don't. I now have level 6, so I want to try and move around a bit. Flint. Flint was mid. He asked who was mid. I'm just saying. There he is. He went bottle, which is a poor choice, as many people are aware. I fucked up that. I gave him the last hit. That was a mistake. Interesting. Does anybody know? I watched the Hero Spotlight. Do I get like all of their abilities when do they do the same amount of damage as they would, or what's the deal with that? Somebody should let me know. And I'm sure I'm going to figure it out here in the next couple seconds, anyways. But he's leveling range as he should. Really, really annoying to go up against a Flint who levels range, but it's what they're supposed to do. So I'm not going to like hate the guy or anything for doing what he should. Really good attack animation. Wow, I am just astonished. Oh, I misclicked. I should have got that. That was a mistake by me. Really good attack animation, actually. Flint missing again. I do want to move around. I don't have a rune ward. Typically, you want a rune ward to get a rune and then move around, especially with a bottle. But, I'm going to have my boots sent to me. I can just sell or use my last totem. I called Flint missing. I don't know where he went. I'm just going to use my last totem, and then I'm going to head bottom. I wish somebody would upgrade this courier. I'll probably upgrade it in the next second or so when I get 200, because people probably aren't going to. I think somebody's complaining about me not calling missing, although, as you guys know, I did indeed call missing, so that would be a futile complaint, because I did call it. I don't think I walked past a ward, because they haven't backed off. So, just looking at things. Don't get too aggressive. Watch it. Yeah, you gotta, like, watch it. Oh, I canceled the channel. We got too far out of range. That was a kind of a fuck-up by me. Oh, and I misclicked there. Can I throw that at him? Yes, I can. Boom, baby. All right, that worked out better than I thought it was going to. I kind of screwed up. I forgot that it was a channel, so that was my mistake. I forgot it's a 2-second channel. I thought it was like a 1-second channel or something. 2 second, yeah. So I thought it would have gone real quick. It did not, so that was my mistake. But then B, I think he would have walked out of range of it anyways. The channel range isn't very long. What is it, 700? Yeah, he was probably like 400 away from me when I used it. No, maybe not 4. Maybe a little less than 4. 4 might be an exaggeration. But Flint's still missing. I'm going to call that. So that's nice. It's an interesting ability. I didn't get to use it, which I'm kind of upset about. But you know what? I got the kill either way. I really want to use the ability to see how well or poorly it works. Because when I heard the ability originally, I was like, that's overpowered. Way, way overpowered. I can basically become a hard carry in like 2 seconds. Come late game, that'll be ridiculous. But I think what it does is it won't give you like the whole, effects of like their items and stuff like that. Because that would be overpowered, I think. I think that's going to be something that the ability doesn't do. Top lane we're doing okay. Actually, we're doing pretty nice. So I believe it's going to work something along those lines where it won't give you like the full effects of like all their items. What do they say for boots? They don't even. Okay, whoever did this guide didn't complete it apparently. I guess I'll go Steam boots probably. No, you know what? Mobility probably seems like what you want on this guy. So I'll go Ghost Marchers. See how that gets me. Usually, by the way, usually you would have completed your Grave Locket by now, and I very much so would have. There's really not an excuse for why I haven't. I just kind of wanted to get other items. So far, the hero looks really fucking awesome, guys. I should have upgraded the courier. Fuck. I really like this hero so far. So far, so good. I'm gonna call mid missing here in a second. Let's call mid missing. Well, I mean, he's not necessarily heading bottom. I shouldn't have called that, but mid missing. There he goes. It's Lodestone, though. Lodestone will be fine. I think I may have walked past a ward this time. I think they learned their lesson. Damn. That's unfortunate. Engineer coming up the side here. I can maybe get Engineer. Maybe. Throw. Lodestone. It's done. There, we got the root. Become him. Let's go like that. Nope. So that's an interesting ability. It's good at canceling that. I didn't realize how good it was, but that's fantastic, actually. Interesting. He got way too cocky. Lodestone, you casting bastard. And he was attacking the wrong image anyways. DDOP, bro. So far, so good, actually. Keep drinking my bottle, regen up. Oh, the fucking creep popped it. Stupid creep. Interesting. The illusions thing is really, really cool so far. I have nothing but good things to say about this hero as of so far. The only thing that I can see as a problem is that it looks like she's very mana intensive, which isn't necessarily a huge problem, but that can be a bit of a deterrent. Don't take my rune if there's a rune, please. No, there's no rune there. I didn't get the 8-minute rune, I don't think, so I'm gonna go bottom, see what I can find. I'm also going to finish my Grave Locket here in a sec. Yeah, have that sent to me. I'll wait for the courier, obviously. But did Flint just dive? No, he didn't dive. Flint did not dive. Interesting. So I'm going to see if I can kill Flint. Predator's probably in the jungle. If I run into him, you know, at somewhat low health or something. Oh, Predator's there, actually. I don't want to run in solo. Even though I have this stealth thing, which is fantastic, the cooldown's a bit long. 32 seconds. Even at max levels, 20 seconds. So it's not exactly an ability I can use frequently, really. It's kind of like a one-time per fight thing, really. After that, it very much so loses its touch. For anybody who doesn't know what that means, it's you very much so... Oh, that was my mistake. Oh, that was my mistake. That's a bad dive. It's a bad dive. Walk through that. Interesting. So it still hurts. Okay, so I'm learning some of the mechanics of the hero. For starters, I'm not sure why he's pinging me. Does he want me to give him my potion or something? Because I'm using it. Interesting. Oh, and he dodged it. So okay.
Ra's going mid.
Yeah, I'm getting out. This is too big of a dive. Invis rune top. Ra just walked past it, so I'm gonna go take it since apparently he does not want it. I think I'm gonna have to get a Mystic Vestments here. Oh, damn it, somebody took the courier. I need to upgrade the courier too, actually, so I'm just going to upgrade it. Oh, we want to kill this guy. Oh, don't even need me. Okay, cool. You don't need me, that's fine by me. Flint's walking around here. He seems to be fairly cocky. There's a guy talking. He's kind of distracting me. Sorry, guys. You guys won't be able to hear him, though. The volume will be too low on yours. It's kind of weird. When I do the volume now, like the volume for me and the volume for you guys is different. So, like, whatever volume I hear, I can have it max volume, and then I just change the volume when I edit it to be different, to be, like, you know, low enough for you guys, so to speak. So I'm coming bottom. Do that, and then I think if there's a refresher, I'll drink it. Yeah, I'm gonna drink through it. Can I do that while I'm invis? Yeah, I can. Fantastic. I'm coming around the side here. Hopefully Predator will stick around, because he's dumb. He doesn't know how to play this game. Fantastic. Oh, that's actually not what I wanted to do. Become Predator, please. That'd be fantastic. Awesome. So you do get... Interesting. So you do get all their abilities. That's cool. I even get his items? That is so weird. How is that? That's so odd. Wow. Okay, guys, I am like, why is the courier going back? Come to me, courier. Come to me, and then go B. Interesting. That's fantastically interesting. I did not know that. So, weird. So, I'm sure there's some catch to it. 70. I get 100% of their damage when it's at max level. Interesting indeed. Interesting. Let's go. Can I not? I can't. Oh, can I only have one clone up or something? Why is it not letting me? Oh, because I have the image selected. Right. Okay. Now we're good. Right. Okay. Too cocky. Means they probably got back up. Gonna bait it maybe with this image. No, it didn't work. Let's get out of here. Let's back it up. Leave the image to do a little auto attacking. It's fine by me. So my micro's a bit, iffy, by the way, as many of you do know. Oh, fuck you, Flint, you asshole. What a douchebag. So my micro's a bit iffy, as many of you know. So in that case, I'm going to be lacking a touch, but when it comes to this hero, because you do need to micro just a tiny bit, not like an enormous amount, because you can't use the clone, the skills on the images. It's just like microing, where they're going to be and stuff like that. So in that sense, it's not really a huge amount of micro, but it's enough where, like, if you're not paying attention at all, you're just going to be, wasting things, really. Throw another one. And it looks like this is going to be fantastic for pushing, by the way. I don't claim to be a brilliant person or anything of that sort. Let me just channel this. Oh, I don't even need to, apparently. He just wants to die. Okay, whatever, man. Suit yourself. Oh, damn it. That was a screw-up. On that chance, he was actually attacking the right one, though, so I don't want to be too far up here in a second because bot just went missing. So I want to back up. I can leave the image. But, yeah, the real me, I'm getting the hell out of here because I don't have my stealth up. I used it against Flint. The cool thing about this hero is it looks like it revolves entirely around just deception, similar to, well, no, not really. Nighthound and Scout really do out a crap load of damage come late game. This hero seems to be, like, fully around the, just the premise of I'm going to be, oh, man, that was a mistake. Just fully around the premise of I'm going to be, like, deceiving you. Like, stupid. He jumped on the fake one. Yeah, see, so stuff like that. Just fully around the premise of, how you're just going to be waiting for them to make a mistake, really, is what it comes down to. Get the root out, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, so this is, it seems like the damage that the hero deals out really isn't that insane. It's the fact that you want to deceive them using your W and Q. Obviously, root them using W and E. You root them with your Q, then you deceive them with W and E while you channel your ultimate. So, maybe throw down a W so they can't, maybe, hopefully 2 Ws by the time you're channeling your ultimate. He shouldn't have taken my rune. That's kind of a dick move. But, so anyways, I think I might go, like, Sheepstick, first item or something like that. Or maybe Grimoire. I could go Grimoire. Seems to be a bit mana hungry, too, so that's another thing to think about. But so you seem to like root them with your Q, and then you'll throw down E and W. Maybe not necessarily your E because you want to potentially save that for when you're running away as a defensive mechanism, not necessarily using it offensively unless you're not going to need it defensively. But so you throw down your W maybe once or twice, and then you channel your ultimate so that maybe they can't interrupt it because they don't see which one is the real one. Maybe if a really good player who's paying attention and all that will be able to see still, but this is, in everyday games, stuff like that, you seem to be able to, kind of deceive them into maybe attacking the wrong one while you channel your ultimate off, and then you can deal a lot of damage using the enemy's statistics. Their stats, sorry. Not necessarily statistics, I guess that's not really the word I wanted. But let's go with Grimoire. I'm pretty sure, utility is kind of the way to go with this hero, so I probably want to get, like, a Sheepstick, maybe a Hellflower, that kind of stuff. But you know what? I'm fooling around at the moment. Even though utility most definitely appears to be the way to go. Yeah, so that was kind of a waste on your part, because there's no way in hell you were going to kill me. So let's see what we can do. Can I just become you, pretty please? Bye-bye. Oh, I get their ultimate freshly off cooldown. Oh my god, is this not overpowered or what? What is the deal? Whew, that was, can I use the potion? I can even use their, oh my god. This is giving me a boner. Yeah, I think I'm getting a boner. I think I love this hero right now. This is so, does anybody else not see the fact that this seems a bit overpowered? I get all their, she just used her ultimate, so it refreshes all the cooldowns for me too. Not only do I get to copy the hero, but I get refreshed cooldowns, which is very, very interesting to me. Because typically that would be potentially considered overpowered in my book anyways. And many people would say the same. I get refreshed cooldowns on everything. Like, this could be a game-changing hero. You know what I mean? It's a counterpick to everybody almost. Take Tempest, for example. You pick Tempest. I no longer need to pick Tempest on my team because you have Tempest now. So I don't need it. That was a fail on my part. So yeah, that was kind of a mistake. I don't want to be here. I changed my mind. See ya. Apparently, if I miss my Q and I don't have my ultimate, I can't fight Ra. So, good decisions on my part. See, so in certain regards, the hero doesn't really seem very overpowered because it's not like I'm dealing a crazy amount of damage when I'm not in my ultimate form. And the cooldown for the ultimate is fairly, not super long, was it like 80 seconds or something like that? So it's not crazy long, but it's long enough where, like, people... I mean, it's short enough where, like, you can use it basically almost every team fight. 80 seconds at max level. I have 100 seconds at the moment because I'm not at max level. But so you guys get the point. So I can't tell if I think the hero's overpowered or not, actually, to be honest with you. It doesn't seem overpowered, but it does seem that the whole ultimate thing may need a bit tweaking because that seems almost, like, incredibly strong to me. I think that might need a bit tweaking. Push. We can, well, I guess 4 of them are up, but I mean, I'm here full, basically. Slither's full, basically. Like, I mean, I don't think we necessarily need to back. The W cast time seems a bit longer than I would like. It seems to be not instantaneous, like you have to actually stop and cast it. So it appears to be maybe like a second and a half. Or sorry, no, maybe like half a second cast time, something like that, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's more than I would like, I guess. Let's send these guys on here. He should be a bit careful because he is, Aww. And then Flint, the AoE damage, they do die really quick. So even if you build up a couple of them, they do die incredibly fast to AoE. Just one AoE nuke and they're done, basically. So, I don't know. It seems a bit, we should back, I think. Well, maybe not. Okay, if you don't want to back, that's fine. We can keep going. We can keep going. Indeed we can. We don't want to let him get the deny. Nice job by Slither zoning him. That's actually fantastic. Let me root, throw down an ult on him. I would love to have raw abilities. Get out of here. Yeah, see, this is really weird. I get all of their items usable as well as their abilities fresh off a cooldown. So, take for example, I could just, if Ra died, I could then kill Ra. I could kill Ra and then respawn with his ultimate. Still, you know what I mean? Like, still in effect. Like, without having to, like, his ability will be refreshed again, if that makes sense to you guys. You know what I mean? So, it's really weird. Get out of here. Seems apparently that pops tower shots. I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe that just popped the tower shot. The tower shot didn't hit either me or the clone. So that's interesting in that regard. Throw down one there. This is an interesting hero. So when you learn all these new facets of a hero, it's really interesting to just watch and see how they work. So a lot of people, can I clone a clone? I can indeed clone a clone. Interesting. So I don't even have to. I can lead people off in that regard too. If you clone a clone, people may think the clone that you cloned was real. I just said clone a million times, but I think people understood what I'm trying to say still. So I'm gonna go B. I'm getting kind of low. I can get my Grimoire too, I believe. So gonna do all this. That'll be nice. So this hero, really interesting. I don't necessarily think she's overpowered, but the ultimate seems very strong. I think it's going to be an incredible, if people actually play her in competitive. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't, because you can play her as a support and then just use the ultimate as basically a key ability stealer. Magnus ult, Tempest ult, Chronos ult, maybe, things like that. You can use it as you can even use her as, basically another hard carry come late game, which is nice because, even if she has no items, if the enemy team has items, she gets all those items, you know what I mean, when she uses her ultimate. So, the hero, I think I may do a review of this hero because this hero seems incredibly awesome, and I think you guys would love to hear about the new hero. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I would just love to hear about the new hero, but I personally think you guys would, be fantastically happy with, hearing how the new hero works, what my thoughts are, things like that. So, in general, I love her, though. Nothing but positive reviews so far. So, oops. Let me go ahead and throw that. Did I hit? Yes, it did hit. So basically the Q works. I think you're supposed to synergize the Q and your ultimate. You use the Q, and you synergize it with the ultimate. So what I mean by that, you use the Q to stun, and then you would use your ultimate to channel. I want to... No, don't kill, don't kill. Damn it, you son of a bitch, Kronos. Why wouldn't you just wait and let me... Asshole. Yeah, so it's interesting. That's apparently how you do it. So you synergize the Q with your ultimate, because otherwise you need to depend on your team to hold them in place, because in a 2-second time range, by the way, at normal move speed, if you look 370, is just, I'm not hasted, I just have normal boots, and granted, all heroes vary a bit, but my point is just that people can walk out of 700 range, and if you walk out of 700 range, it'll cancel the ultimate, I'm sure. So, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but it's a channel, so that only makes, normal amounts of sense. Bring her up the cliff so she doesn't miss. I should at this point be cloning probably Kronos, by the way, not myself, but I don't know. They're probably a base stats, right? 20% move, blah, blah, blah. Illusion receives 350% damage and deals 33% damage. Yeah, so it's damage based off of the hero you copy's damage. So that would mean that it is more beneficial to copy a stronger hero, basically, just like an illusion would be, or Geometer's Bane. You use it on a stronger hero, the illusions are stronger. So, no rocket science in that regard, just simple kind of logic. Let me get rune. Please don't take rune. Thank you. Well, in this case, it's just the refresher, anyways, but. That's all good. I'm going to drink, and then I'm going to head top for the rune. I don't need to actually go B because I'll be full after I finish drinking, and then I get the rune. So, in that regards, I'll be okay. Health regen, pretty mediocre. That's not too good. My mana regen's also fairly mediocre, and it's only that good because of the Grimoire giving, was it 4? Yeah, 4, plus it does give a bit of intelligence, which will also give, actually it gives a decent chunk of intelligence. 26 intelligence is a pretty decent chunk. So that'll give, mana regen on top of that, as well as max mana pool, typical intelligence stuff. You guys, I'm not going to, treat you guys like idiots. You guys know that kind of stuff, I'm sure. And if not, you can feel free to look right down here, here, and it'll tell you exactly what intelligence, agility, and strength give you. Every point of intelligence, agility, and strength will give you that. And it tells you your, agility, strength, and intelligence per level kind of stuff, too. So, I'm not going to treat you guys like idiots, though. You guys know what you're doing, I'm sure. So, it's interesting so far. So, I really like her, actually. She's actually a really nice hero. Does that proc my... It appears as though the illusion does not proc the searing from the Grimoire. I'm not sure if it would proc attack modifiers. Technically, the searing is an attack modifier, so it's a searing. You know what I mean? So it's not an attack modifier. So I'm not sure if it would proc attack modifiers. That's a different category. Not that you would buy attack modifiers on this hero, anyways. Really, it doesn't really appear to be that kind of hero. But if you did want to, for some particular reason, you wanted to, build it in a different way. Your hero in a different way, then would it work on the illusions? I'm not sure. I guess when Kronos, when Kronos buys an attack modifier, does he have one? He has the lifesteal, so maybe I'm not. That's not really an attack modifier either, though. That's an ability activation. So again, not really a fair comparison. Does anybody have an attack modifier? Oh, Slither has a Frostwolf, so I'll use it on Slither and see what happens. See if it works on him, because if it does, that's another thing to keep in mind. Those are the kind of little finesse things that make the difference between, like a 1700 player and a 1600 player, or 1800 and 1900. Okay, so you're an idiot. Are you really stupid enough to be here right now? Really? That is ridiculous that you would be right here. That is ridiculous. Can I? It's not gonna work, I don't think. Oh, yes it is. They thought I was juking. So that was foolish of them. Wow. I can't believe that just worked. So I got out of there. Interesting. I wanted to hide in a little tree crevice here. Yeah, and TP out. Okay, that's really interesting. Even with 3 people, they actually almost killed me. So here's the thing. She doesn't have a very big health pool. She gets very, very poor armor and magic per level. Does it tell you here what it is? No, but this is about a supports amount of magic and armor per level. You know what I mean? So, guys, this is Forest Pred with PK first. Predator got a PK. Interesting. But so that's not very high magic and magic armor and armor per level. It's actually fairly low, fairly low. It's like a support. It's on par with supports, basically. Most intelligence heroes are on par with supports. Level of magic armor and stuff. But it's not particularly good. I can buy that. I'll sell this. Why not? I should have sold the Grave Locket probably, but you know what? I don't really care. Let's sell the bottle too, so I can get another part. I don't really need the bottle as much anymore. But so, It's not a particularly good. So she is really squishy. She tends to be really squishy. But on the flip side, if I take over somebody's, if I become somebody, you know what I mean, use my ultimate on somebody, I may or may not. I know it says I get including items and abilities for 15 seconds, but when it says copy the enemy hero, that to me means I also get their armor and magic armor and stats, just normal base stats. So in that case, if I copied Raw, you know, I'd get a lot of, you know, armor and magic armor, for example. You know what I mean? So in that sense, it seems a bit kind of balanced right there, you know, to have it kind of even out in that sense. But interesting. I can also copy these, can't I? No, it has to be a hero. Create a new target a hero. Yeah, okay, so it has to be a hero. Pink is up, or sorry, purple is up top. It's interesting. I haven't been using her E quite to the way you're supposed to, by the way. I've been like using her E and then walking in that direction. You're supposed to like use the E to juke. So basically like you use the E and then walk in a totally opposite direction. So, oh, that's no bueno. Oh, that's no bueno too. Can I get my E out? Oh, they can see the real one maybe? No, they can't, I don't think. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I think they could not see the real one, so that's cool. I just failed that cue. I thought he was going to walk the other way. Oh, fail. Oh, my God. That was bad. I don't want to stick around because Flint will ult me, and that will kill me if I don't see it coming, and I don't, like, you know, illusion or E in time. I believe the E will pop the... I believe it will pop it. Don't, you know, quote me on that. I think it will. And, you know, so that'll be nice. That's a nice little... what is this guy doing? He doesn't give no fucks.
Fascinating.
But so I believe E will pop it. I'm not sure if W will pop it, so I'm not sure. I haven't tested that. I remember I tested that the E popped the tower shot, I think. Or maybe it was W. Was it W? Maybe, I don't remember which one it was. I tested one down here, and one of them popped the tower shot. I don't remember which, but one of them did. There's no way I'm going to get here in time. He needs to, yeah, the other guy needs to get here. Slither needs to back him up. I'm running, but it's not going to be, it's no bueno. Do I get move speed from this? No, I don't. If cast upon an enemy, ally applies a 20% move. Oh, I didn't even realize this. You can use it as a movement speed slow. I don't have to use it as a illusion. If I use it as a movement speed slow, it does that. Okay, cool. I can use it offensively, and it will be a movement speed slow. Interesting. I did not read that about the ability at the beginning. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's now I want to test if the image gets the attack modifiers. It looks like he will because he gets the items, so I imagine he will, but just attack the creeps here in a sec when they show up. Yeah, so he does. Okay, interesting, and I can clone that, and that'll get the attack modifier too. Okay, yeah, interesting. But does this one have less attack than this one? No, so I can actually clone, and I can clone a clone, and it still gets the base attack of the original thing. That's very interesting, actually. That I wasn't expecting. I was kind of expecting if I cloned a clone, it would give me the, you know, 30% of the clone's attack damage, not 30% of the actual hero's attack damage. Interesting. Okay, so far, so I'm learning a lot of little tricks for this hero. A lot of little tricks that I actually really like. So it's kind of cool. Interesting. This is actually really cool. I can clone the clone, and it'll still get the same, you know, damage. Kronos has less damage than Slither. That's pretty depressing. Let's go throw it on him. Pop my ulti. Damn it, that was poorly played by me. Yeah, that was poorly played by me. That's okay. Can I pop my E? Pop my E. Nope, I'm dead. Yeah. That was kind of expected. Way too greedy. Way too greedy blast. I'm just gonna buy. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy back. The game's basically over, so I'm just buying back. No biggie. Buy back and head down. I'll just buy a TP actually to get halfway there. That's better to me because I don't really care about the money at this point. Predator coming in. So this is kind of cool. So the channel 2 seconds actually is a longer time than you think when you take into account that you have to be within 700 units of them. So you have to be really close. That's fairly close, you know. And on top of that, you have to be within. Did that hit? No, it missed. Nice. Oh, fantastic. Awesome sauce. So go ahead and do typical, you know, kiting type things. Let's go ahead and throw that on. That doesn't pop either. One of those kinds of things. Wouldn't really expect it to, but just curiosity. It doesn't, you know, remove those kinds of things. Those are the kind of things you want to look into, though. Oh, no, it wasn't enough. I think I'm still dead. Yeah. Oh! Oh, it popped the attack. Don't you do it, creeps. Don't you do it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, my God. I made it out. Whew. Hide in these trees. And then, oh, TP's on cooldown. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Oof. I made it out. So it popped the attack animation, too. My E popped the attack animation. Apparently it has a fade time, does it? No, it must have had a fade time because he was able to attack me after I used it. So there must be some type of fade time. It doesn't mention it here, apparently. I'm not sure exactly, but it's probably a short fade time would be my guess. But either way, it popped the auto attack, which is fantastic. I didn't realize it would do that. I guess it was E that I tested that pops the auto attack, that pops, attacks and stuff like that. So I'm guessing E would also pop, Flint ult, things like that. So that's really good, actually. It disjoints them. I call it popping. Yeah, sorry. To people who maybe haven't heard that before, disjointing and popping are the same thing. I'm going to rebuy vestments, actually. Disjointing and popping are the same thing, so that for people, just so people who maybe don't know, now you guys do know. I call it popping, but it's the same thing. Disjointing and popping are the same. So I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. These are the reasons you should always have a drink, so you don't have to get up if you get thirsty, things like that. Is Blacksmith fighting them? Oh, he got a kill. He killed Predator. Oh my God. Yeah, I also have a sore throat, actually. I think I might have strep or something like that. A friend of mine was sick, and I was hanging out with her last night. I didn't, share drinks with her or anything, so I don't know how I caught it. She didn't cough on me. We were, sitting halfway across the room from each other, but you never know. Diseases be diseases. Maybe it went airborne and got me. It ninja'd right in on me. The other thing you could do is, apparently you could use it as an initiation if you wanted to, your E. You could, just go invis. You have an invis for 10 seconds. Stealth and leave an illusion. Yeah, so I could go invis and just walk in, use it like an initiation, and just go. And that would seem totally logical to me. I could see people doing that. No, damn it. I don't really want to go too hardcore. Let me become Flint. That would be fantastic. Yeah, okay, cool beans. Yeah, so I think I want to do that. Do I die if I... Yeah, so you do die if you die in your ultimate. Interesting. Okay, so it's not like a Solomon ult in that sense. You do actually die if you die in your ultimate, which I kind of was expecting anyways, but always good to test these things. Flint, really? What's he talking about? What should I have not turned into Flint? Why not? I'm just testing. Just figuring stuff out. Although, what's an interesting thing to think about, actually? Is this ultimate useless if you're so far ahead? So what I mean by that is, I am now 22. Look at everybody on their team besides, Ra. Everybody else 15, 13 to 17, plus or minus a couple. I took Flint, for example, who's 15. So did I go down to a level 15 basically? Which I think I did. I think I lost a bunch of health. I would have lost a bunch of armor and all that stuff. I would have gone down to level 15 basically. Not only level 15, a level 15 Flint, not a level 15 Circe anymore, or Circe. Sorry. I like Circe better, by the way. I don't know why they call it Cirque. I like Circe better. It sounds cooler. Circe reminds me. No wait, is it Circe? Yeah, it is Circe. Sorry, it is Circe, and I was thinking Cirque. Never mind, ignore what I just said. Circe sounds better. But, so anyways, so apparently you, lose a bunch of stats and stuff like that if you take over someone who's very far behind, which I guess makes sense. I hadn't thought about it until I just took over Flint there, but I guess that's true. So there are weaknesses to the ultimate, too. If you're far ahead, the ultimate's basically useless, which is kind of depressing, actually. I mean, you get different abilities, so it's not 100% useless, but you lose a lot of stats and items and armor and that kind of stuff. So, interesting. So I may do a review. You guys may see other gameplay of this hero within the next couple videos, too, by the way, because I really liked her in that game. She was very fun. Circe the Deceiver. Interesting. So let me know if you guys liked it. If you guys want to see more of her, please let me know. If you want to see a different hero, feel free to let me know on that too. Somebody asked for Malakin and Forsaken a little while ago, and I'm going to get to those. I love both those heroes. I'm more than happy to play them. Somebody asked for Tempest a very long time ago that I never did play, so sorry whoever asked. I don't really play Tempest. I may still do it at some point. I do remember. It's not that I've forgotten it. I just don't play Tempest, so I may still do it, so who knows. Yeah, so, let me know what you guys think. Did you enjoy it? Did you like my thoughts on the new hero? Did you like seeing the very first game of the hero played? Would you have preferred that I played the hero a bit more and knew more about the hero before I played it? What were your personal opinions? Also, on a side note, I was third in the game for GPM. And actually, I could have been higher had I been, potentially trying to farm and that kind of stuff too. Kronos or Slither had a bit more farm than me. I outfarmed Kronos, though, in both GPM and creeps, which is kind of depressing. But, so anyways, so, let me know what you guys think. And, you know, if you have any comments, concerns, requests, etc., let me know down below. Hit me up in-game, whatever you guys want. I've been getting a couple more friend requests, too. I deleted them all now, but I had a couple more friend requests. If you guys want to play with me in-game, send me a friend invite. At the moment, my friends list isn't full. If I ever get to the point where it is full, I will, you know, obviously, you know, delete some people, stop adding people, you know, that kind of thing. But at the moment, I don't have that, so feel free to add me if you guys want. On a side note, I broke 200 subs yesterday, and I broke 50,000 video views a couple days ago, which was actually kind of a cool experience. It's you know, it doesn't really mean anything. It's not like I'm a billionaire or anything, but it's just kind of cool to think that, you know, like, my voice has reached 50,000 people, which it may not have actually because it counts multiple views from the same account, you know, that kind of stuff. But just in general, like, you know, to think, you know, that's kind of a cool thought, you know, to think about, really, when you think about it. I mean, granted, out of those 50,000 people, only 200 of them liked it to stick around again. So that's a little bit depressing when you think about it like that. But that's not too bad. I don't really mind. But just kind of a cool thing. So, you know, thank you guys for sticking with me, you know, over the past couple weeks and stuff. I know I haven't been posting a lot of content, so appreciate it. And other than that, I will talk to you guys later. And thank you for watching once again. GG, well played, guys. Elfis out.